In the third volume of the Contract Farm DVD series, we follow Tony O'Mahony Agri plant in Haulage, based near Bandon in County Cork. We start out talking to Tony and his family about their contracting business. So how was 2014 for you then, guys?
Well, the way this year we started at the Silage and Maize, and we hope that we would looking up for the year. And the thing about it is, things for the God, the weather was good, and we cut a lot of silage and cut a lot of maize, and thanks to the God we were looking up in the weather, and farmers were happy enough to save enough to keep them going. And we had a lot of good gear, and we for the coming year now, we think that we have a bit of money spent there, so we hope that next year will be as good as last year, and sure we won. We can't go to the supper land.
That was the Contractor of the Year award. We were in the top 3 category. We didn't make it though. So beating at the last hurdle. Anyway.
It's good to have it though.
Oh yeah. That's it.
Well.
What kind of work did you have to do to get it? Did you have to?
Yeah, they wanted all the accounts. They wanted serious detail and
all the
everything
gear,
really.
All the gear had to be right, and PTOs and
yeah,
100%.
List of everything in the air really.
They went over the whole lot. You know, PTOs.
Like a health and safety type of thing, was it? Or
health and safety and method statements, you know, mission statements, everything, you know.
Gosh.
So
it's pretty intense then.
How we organise our men and how we organise our work and how we organise our finance.
Yeah.
The place nice and tidy.
How efficient we were.
That's it too.
So there's a few changes since.
Well, that's it. And what have you changed since then, Dar?
The harvester's changed, and there's 2 extra tractors. There's 2 new tractors and 1 tractor gone. 1 60/50 gone. There now there's 5 60/50s, a 60/80, a 155 and a 200.
Right.
So now there's a 210, 2 200s, a 155 and a 6080 and 3 6050s. So,
Big change.
yeah. And now the 2 trailers as well, the 2 22-foot Smiths. And there'll be 2 new 22-foot Smiths for the 15 season. So there'll be four of them. 4 of them on the road hopefully next year.
And is there anything else that you have organised in your fleet since I was down here last?
We actually have the done on the loader as well, so that loader will be changed for next year.
We have a chat with Tony's son McHale, who's in charge of driving their 1 season old Krone Big M 420 mower. So McHale, this is your baby.
Yeah.
How do you like her?
Good, yeah. The 13, this is our 10th year now with 11th year with Big M's now.
Yeah.
So this is our 4th one.
And how does that compare to all the rest so far?
I suppose like anything, they're getting better all the time. You know, the first one there was a lot of teething problems, and the second one, but I suppose the third one, then they brought out the heavy duty beds in them, and ever since then, you know, they've gone very well, really. You know?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
They're well, you know, you can get ahead of the work very fast with them. You know, you can mow up to 20 acres an hour, no problem, if you've the fields right, and so you've no bother running away in front of the house, right? You know?
So Tony's never waiting behind you anyway,
not
is he?
really, no. You can get well ahead fast enough, like.
You can get ahead an hour ahead of him, I suppose.
Yeah, you
really.
break away very fast, then. You
That's
know,
great.
Fellas want to wilt and stuff like that. You know, you've the opportunity to get through fast. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
So you wouldn't have a long day every day either, like short days too.
It gives you, well, some days you would, but it gives you a chance to organise more stuff as
Yeah.
well. You know, along with mowing, there's other tasks that need to be done every day, and it gives you a chance to do as well. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you know, so,
No, it's a fine machine now.
Yeah. No, we're very happy. Like, there's no way you could keep ahead of the 970 without anything less. And you know, 2 tractors of more. Like, they're very tiny getting into places, like because it's the cottage acres.
Yeah.
I'd be more confident going with this to cottage acre than a tractor more, because I'm more used to it. You get in a 10-foot gate off a narrow road because she has actually steering in the front.
Yeah. Okay.
The front mower steers from side to side, so you know, she can shove over about 2 feet. So it may, you know, and with the back wheel steer, you get it. We're very pleased with it. There's no way we go back to tractors and mowers anyhow. You know, you've 34 feet together, and when the harvester goes around as well, it's a great swipe out of the field as well. So 2 or 3 headlands done out of the field.
Exactly.
And especially if you're on hilly ground as well, you move up over the hilly ground very fast. I suppose we're very happy with them, only for the cost of them. Like, they're a very expensive machine. Like, they're 250,000. So you know, you really need to be putting acres through them to justify, because whether you are or whether you're not cutting the acres, they'll still depreciate so much every year. They'll depreciate 30,000-40,000 a year. So you know, unless you're cutting, you know, a good few acres, it won't justify to have them. Like, you know,
of course.
Because you still have to maintain them every year and change all the oils and, you know, do all the various things, whether you're cutting 2,000 acres or 4,000 acres.
Exactly. Yeah.
The more acres you do, I suppose, they'll justify it. You know?
This morning on the wrong side of the world. dreams and visions of a pretty girl. Picked you up last night after work in need of a real good time. You climbed on in and gave me a kiss, said let's leave this all behind. You said home, home. Oh, baby, I'm ready. Well, there where the air is rare and the wind blows wild and free. Turn it up and sing off the key, baby, that's alright with me. A lot of fire and dance in the dirt and pass sweet Lucy around. Girl, you got me revved up, howling at the moon just like an old blue tick hound. I said home, home. Oh, baby, I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready. Get me high. When you get it down low, let it all hang out. Let the feeling flow.
So I suppose I was in with Dara there, Danny, and he said his truck is the real workhorse, but I think this one seems to be getting a lot more going around the silage fields.
You can look at the kilometres in this one now. He only gets into certain spots, this one has to go everywhere.
The double drive is a super job, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There you travel on any ground with this one, shoot with the weight in the back, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many horses, how many horses do you have there now? Or
440 in this one now.
440, yeah.
440 horses and one jockey. Not this year. Yeah, it's a busy week there now.
You kept going.
It's been fierce dry now since the start of this week. So we've been out all early mornings and late nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God we did no trouble or anything with no breaks or anything. So
that's it. Yeah.
We're lucky enough that way.
Yeah.
So
it's not the way it works out every week.
No, never. This year is exceptionally good now again.
Yeah.
This week, like.
Yeah.
But we might get a break now this evening. I don't think there's any more than around the country, so.
You're lucky, so aren't you?
Yeah, we're not too bad.
Yeah.
We might get a few points for the long weekend. Might
hopefully
break out, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
If there's a bit of rain tomorrow, it might help the hangover as well.
So, a bit of a sleep in. Lorries are a big help in the long draw. Like.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, the two trailers.
It makes such a difference. Like for such a long draw, like I know you've plenty of tractors, but like you know, like Tony isn't waiting longer than 2 or 3 minutes.
No. Everything in the yard is out now today, nearly like.
Yeah.
All the trailers are out and all the tractors are out. So.
I picked the right weekend to come down then.
You did. You picked a good day.
Tony's a great man for the stories, isn't he?
He is, the man has travelled and drank, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fair old goer now for a man of his age, like and all.
Yeah.
There's fellas there working now and they're only 18 and 19, they can hardly get up in the mornings and go, but he's always up first.
Right, yeah.
You know, fellas are getting tired there some nights, which are...
He stays going anyway.
Yeah.
And you put in long days too, like, you know, you'd start... Start early at 5 in the morning, some mornings work till after midnight as well.
A couple of we were at there, we burst tire and loader there one of the nights during the week there, and we'd got a tire. It was late, it was about 2:30 or 3 o'clock. We got a tire there. There's a fella back west along in Rosscarbery.
Yeah.
And we went out for it in the trailer and came back, and another man in town put it on. He had it on for before 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
The other morning. So
super. Yeah.
We were working away again. It was fine.
Yeah.
But you know, these mishaps happen, I suppose.
They do, yeah. But, like, how long are you at the silage anyway, Donald?
She's about 40 years, isn't it? I might say.
And how long are you with Tony and the crew?
Oh, I'm with Tony with, I suppose, 36, 37 years in here. And the fella said, you get the smell of the grass and you're away for all again. It's like a disease, honest to God.
We talked to one of Tony's sons, Dur, who looks after the haulage side of the business and tells us about the benefits of using trucks at the silage. Well, Dur, how are you getting on today?
Not too bad now. Not too bad.
You happy with the progress so far?
Now we're keeping the halves going anyway. Just take you about a load and a half more than a load and a half of the 22-foot Smyth.
Wow, yeah, it's not bad going now.
Yeah.
You get to the pit faster anyway, that's more important anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, she's making good headway on the road. Another week and a lot of it'll be wrapped up hopefully.
Well, that's it. I tell you, keep your truck in super condition there.
Yeah, she's not too bad.
She's well rigged out.
Not too bad, bit of pimping. Yeah, we take her to a few truck shows and that there, so
You have to have it looking well.
we try and have her looking well, yeah. Bus silage is kind of main priority. There's a lot of money invested in it now this year, you know. We need to get it right, you know.
That's it. Keep the customers happy.
Yeah.
But with the broken weather as well over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. We've been lucky enough, you know. The weather only broke bad once, you know.
I was talking to Tony there there this morning before he left the yard.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying there that like even with the broken weather, you're putting in long hours, but you're not overdoing it either. Like you're still able to get the work done.
Yeah. We're lucky enough for getting through it, you know. But I suppose with the gear that's there now, you know, you've fairly serious output, you know.
Yeah.
But kind of need to have it. I suppose, you know, you're not gonna hold your customers, I suppose, if you're not gonna get through the work, you know.
Well, that's it too. Yeah.
And get the job done right as well, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So everything kind of needs to work smooth.
O'Mahony's have been running JCB loaders for a long time, but this is the first Volvo loader, as Donald explains. How do you find the Volvo?
They're nice loader, in fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice loader, in fairness.
You've been driving them a long time now at this stage, have you?
Well, I've been driving loaders a long time, but this is actually the first Volvo loader I pushed in with, to be honest.
Right.
Because mostly JCBs, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Quite good as well, to be honest. I couldn't fault them really.
Yeah, right. Plenty of horsepower under the bonnet, that's what you want.
Yeah, that's right. And you need a bit of power to take it away from them boys, you know.
You would, yeah.
When they're in full swing, because they keep it moving away, alright, like. Well, I know Tony all my life, being a neighbour, like, and
Yeah.
you know. As it is an old job I like in the silage, and
Yeah.
it is the only job I like in the silage, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Barry talks to us about the new Holland tractor and the 22-foot Smyth trailer.
So you've got the pride of the fleet here anyway today.
Yeah, it is two Smiths and this one the T7210 and the 200 will be the two newest. You say every year is your last year at it. Next year comes round, you're back again. This was the fella said one time about the silage outfit. There's really no money in it, he said, but it's my golf. When Tony said last year he was moving, he was going buying 22 foots instead of 20s. I said, oh, how are we going to get these in and out of fields?
Yeah.
They're actually easier.
Really?
With the steering axle on the back, they just seem to follow where the tractor. We're getting in and out a lot easier than the 20s are. They're carrying about a fifth more than the 20 foot seat. Well, so they're shifting the stuff and they're not holding up the loader inside the yard.
This is the makings in the whole of the harvester. She's a brilliant machine.
Yeah.
You see, I was going to buy new, but I never got up to this power, like they're so dear. Like this one is 360,000. Like.
Yeah.
I was on to buy, I was buying about an 850, an 860, an 870, 4-wheel drive then, 25,000 for a 4-wheel drive. Like.
Yeah.
And it was all extra money. Like. The 80, so you must have the power.
We head back to O'Mahony's home farm and talk to Tony about the tractors and other contracting work they do.
You keep the gear in great order.
Yeah, it's nice to see them nice and clean anyway. Try and keep them good because we get a good trade in again if they're kept well.
Yeah.
It's easier to sell them if they're kept good, Try and replace them very often. Later, we'll keep them clean inside them and wash them and,
Take pride in the machines.
Once I take pride in them, it is very good because they keep them well. Like. We're sure we does everything. Like there's nothing we don't do. There's a lot of slurry, line, reseeding, plowing. You know, a lot of grass and reseeding. We'll be doing the whole thing. And lime and things. And we do a good bit of maize as well. About 400 acres of maize.
Right.
But, that's kind of off season, so it works in handy. Like the silage is wicked all together because it all comes in together.
Yeah.
Where the maize is a way different from 2 beds, you know, that we have more time anyway.
Right.
But the silage is, as I say, it's all together and we're under fierce pressure with it. The maize, they wait some few days for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we does a lot of it. We mostly plowing, herring and reseeding. And lime and slurry. We do a lot of pipe slurry on Umbilical system.
How do you find that?
Yeah, very good because it's off season and this time in the winter you have nothing else to do, so it keeps the lads busy and I keep the lads employed all year long.
Makes a big difference then.
The lorries in help out as well, so they'll be always doing something as well, so it's just handy because I can keep the lads employed the whole year around, you know. So I keep the same men in, try and keep the same men, and you know, they get to know you and you get on well with them.
Right.
You're not having fellas every minute. Just going to have the same in the whole time. They get used to it. So we must have the work today. We must have work all year round. We try and have work the whole year round. Right? So that's where the pipe slurry comes in because we're working all the winter.
Yeah.
We do a lot of lagoons like where they'll be between 400 and 500,000 gallons and some of them maybe 1 million gallons inside them. So. We do a lot of pipe slurry because it's the only thing we can promote. Anything at all from 200 to 350,000 gallons a day. Once we have a good team of lads, it's very important that they all work together and that they all get on together and that they're friendly and you know, it's very important to keep their business going like because if they're not getting on, the work is the way handled and they get on, they go out together and they crack and they all met after women and things like that.
Makes all the difference.
They all get on well then.
Yeah.
Very important.
Everything goes smoothly then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very important. Because if 1 or 2 lads are giving trouble or bandits, like you know, you must all get on well. Very important. They all work away together and they all help out one another.
Yeah.
No fighting or no doing the Egypt. I know, I'm very happy with my men. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
I have a good pitch of men and they're sitting after well. Everyone, even my one daughter there, she's brilliant as well. She can draw diesel to the gear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They all help.
We have a chat with trailerman Jeremy about the new tractor, harvester and trailers.
How are you getting on anyway, Jeremy?
Yeah, the season's going good so far, and you know, I'm like a pig in shit now with this car. So, after all, I got it at 7 hours, not far off 87 now, so we're going good now this week.
Good stuff.
A lot of acres in, Jesus, and we've picking 100, 120 maybe a day, maybe. Tuesday was a very good day, it was 150 acres. So.
Yeah, good going.
Savage going. that harvester or something else to take stuff.
It's a super machine anyway, yeah.
You know, the old one used to die a lot in the big swarts, whatever was up, the blades are well worn, but geez, this one's sucking diesel and no bother.
Yeah.
Flying through stuff.
Savage machine. And you're not lucky enough to have a new Smyth yet?
I was on her for the first day, right, but what you call it, Barry was setting with the 210, and when he came back then she was a better tractor for it, so I did him that time, and sure, this came Tuesday, so this trial will do for the moment, innit?
Yeah.
It was grand. It doesn't slow me down, innit?
Yeah. Till next year.
That's it, yeah.
Martin talks to us about the tractors he's been driving since joining O'Mahony's.
You were lucky enough to have the new tractor and new trailer anyway?
Yeah, with the company with a while, so parts of the job.
You have to work your way up?
Start from the bottom, work up, yeah. That's the way it goes.
So what did you start out on then?
Started out on a Massey long time ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What model?
6190.
Lovely.
Went from there to 6290, went to the TMs then after that.
Right.
And then went to the 6050s and then to the 200.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Yeah. Started off with an 18 foot, went to a 20, now to a 22.
Yeah, very good. How do you find it for pulling?
Yeah, super.
Super.
Super trailer, yeah. Steering axle is unbelievable.
Haulage is an integral part of O'Mahony's business, so we spend some time with Dur moving a bulldozer for one of their customers.
The Oracle is better than the son of a gun, but we're out of it. Going to get a few extra minutes organised there now just to get that long drop finished.
So it's good to have a good mix in between the silage anyway.
Yeah, we do a lot of general haulage there, you know, a lot of low loader work for different plant lads that just don't have their own low loaders, you know. I suppose it wouldn't hardly justify them, you know, for shifting just one machine, you know.
Of course, yeah.
So they just hire us in and we get it moved for them. Never mind, just keep the show on the road, keep things ticking over, I suppose, you know.
That's it, yeah, keeps everyone happy then.
You know, so it's nice to have a variety too, you know.
It's a nice mix now, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you know, like you're in this morning, you're in the rigid, you're in the rigid, you know, maybe till lunchtime you could be raking after dinner, you know.
Yeah. So you go from the I suppose the low loader draws the Arctic to the...
Yeah, you'd be trying to get these done maybe early in the morning, or late evening, and maybe when you're not at silage, when the dew's down or whatever,
Exactly, yeah.
We were raking stuff yesterday because it was nearly going too far,
Yeah.
So just to get it back into the swamp before
Lads who want to make hay.
yeah. So park this now and go back, I suppose, and get into the ridges.
Exactly, yeah. You won't put on the Stas trailer now today, will you?
No, the yard we're working out today wouldn't really be suitable. You need a lot of room for her.
Yeah.
So
what length is that trailer anyway, Dar?
Geez, I don't know what it is. It's 36 or 7 feet or something like that. I'm not sure.
The Rigid's the super job and the...
Oh, she is, yeah. She really speeds the whole thing up,
Yeah.
She's taking just over the same as what the 20-foot tops are taking,
Yeah.
So, which is a fairly good load. We weighed them now the other day. It was dry silage, it was really dry silage.
Yeah.
And the 22-foot tops had just over 15 ton weight of silage, and it was dry now, and the ridges and the 20-foot tops, they had about 13 and a half ton as well.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So it's kind of what they're taking.
That's another job done now, Dar.
Yeah.
The early morning start to move a dozer.
Get it out the way, back for a bit of grass now again.
Can't complain about that, so.
Yeah. There's 400 loads to go in there now over the next 4 days. So we'll be bringing her back again towards the evening maybe.
Right.
Or Friday morning back to Waterfall to another landfill.
Right.
So keep him going.
Very good. He's a regular customer, so is he?
Yeah. Shift him a good bit, yeah. Had him in Skibbereen last week. Brought him back to Bandon, had him in Bandon for a couple of days and took him to Little Island out this morning.
With first cut silage in full flight, we spent another day at Silage and talked with McHale and then Tony about life in the contracting business.
Well, Mike, you're at a different job today anyway. How do you find it?
Yeah, it's grand. I would like to be at it every day, but it's grand for one day.
Exactly. Tell me, the weather the way it is at the moment, fairly hot, so you're not mowing too far ahead of the
The
harvest.
site is drying out too fast, really.
Yeah.
It's going into hay. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we've over 200 or 250 acres down in front of us now. So
Okay, right.
you
It's
know,
enough.
and there's a few bits of long draws in it as well. So
Yeah.
I just go back mowing for hay now this evening and
Right.
for run bales and stuff like that. So we're just cut for drivers this morning now.
Yeah.
We've 7 or 8 drawing here, and there's 1 or 2 raking, and there's a couple of baling and
Yeah.
planter work and stuff. So we're just cut for drivers really. So.
Exactly, yeah, so it's
Yeah.
good to be able to
This
keep the
one-
mix.
This would be my favourite job.
Keeps
for sure.
it interesting anyway.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
So I suppose you're at it about a month now.
Yeah,
So
about
how
a
are you
month, yeah.
finding the first cut anyway?
Yeah, busy. Crops are heavy, but we find even wet days we were still kind of doing a few long. Yeah, we were not as busy, but yeah, going. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
right.
yeah. You know, and we still
Yeah.
have a big week ahead of us, like or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you'll be covering a lot of ground in the last couple of weeks anyway.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Bad weather probably slowed you down in bits and places.
It probably did, but it probably helped us in another way. Kind of cool fellas off, and more fellas walked. So
Well, that's it,
it probably helped us to a certain degree as well. But then I suppose when the heat came and the water, you know, crops definitely bulked a lot.
Yeah,
like,
of
you know,
course, yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying, your dad is some man to get up early in the morning.
Oh, stop! Yeah. There's no such thing as a sleep in there.
He was out before me this morning.
Yeah.
That was very early.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
definitely before 6 anyway.
Oh, yeah. Every morning. Yeah.
Every
yeah.
morning he's
Yeah,
well tuned in.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
He had a harvester full of diesel before I arrived out in the yard today. Like. You know.
Oh yeah. He lives for it. Yeah. It's a bit of a drug, like, you know.
Yeah.
No, and you know, he goes hard, like, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Very
I just always did and doesn't know any better, like. So,
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his way of working. And
Yeah, and that's
the way
fine.
of living.
That's
his
fine.
life.
That's fine too, like it. But
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
you know.
Fair man, all right.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
He likes the harvester though.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I suppose he's always done it, and
Yeah.
you know.
That's what he's used to.
Yeah, and he's very good at it too. Like, you know, hilly ground. We were picking up very hilly ground this morning. He was able to pick the hilly ground, you know, and fill us on the high. Yeah. Like, you know.
You need the experience. So
Yeah,
the harvesters.
He has years of it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And hilly ground. It's very important to
That's
stay
right.
safe anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he has years experience now. I'd say he's some amount of acres got picked up in his lifetime.
That's it too. Yeah. Tells me he's at close on 40 years now, so he's.
He
doing
is,
well.
yeah. Oh, geez, he is, yeah. I just since Silage began, you know, because I think, you know, they were at hay, and next thing, I think when he bought his first Silage harvester, there was hardly even Silage there. I think he had 2 or 3 jobs to do, two jobs, I think, to do. And even I think my mother thought he was a bit crazy, saying, like, you've no jobs to do, and he said, like, if I don't have a Silage harvester, I won't get a job. And, you know, that's how he kind of, you know, he started and built it from there. Like, and to be fair, I suppose he has held all his customers from day one as well.
Right,
like, you know, there are people who pack you up or things like that, but he'd be, you know,
that's it too.
You know, he wouldn't kind of mess fellas around either. I suppose, tell fellas what's happening.
Too, like, you know, that's how you keep your customers.
That's it.
Too.
That's it.
Yeah. I tell you, I suppose, like, you were just talking about your dad and your mum thinking him mad. I think every wife that has a husband at Silage thinks they're all mad.
Oh, they're mad, yeah. They're mad. We had a baby 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I didn't sleep with my own wife since I'm in the spare room because I get up so early and back so late. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Long hours, and when you go home, you have long hours to put in. So
no, straight into the spare room and holding it. So
gosh.
Yeah.
You're lucky, so.
Yeah, I don't get much grief now, to be fair.
That's good. That's good. All right, very good.
Yeah, should like anything today with permanence and you must have everything right, like, you know what I mean? It's all, there's a more C2 now, it's all tax clearances and it's all, they must have all the permanence with the lorries as well. You won't be linked in anywhere doing permanence and passes and safe passes and all this care, man. It's all gone health and safety and all this care. So we get to walk above all these things because we won't be taken in places if we have the permanence and we have all the health and safety regulations.
Yeah.
So that's what the lorries won't be lifting over all passes for the land. Do courses every couple of months and a lot of courses, like, you know, CPC courses and all this what the lorries done.
Yeah.
So it's great. We'll get them all done and pay for them all, of course, and give them their day off as well. So they like that.
They like the holidays.
They like the holidays, yeah. Still you can't go nowhere without it.
Here we are in the June bank holiday weekend, and sure they're all working on a Sunday anyway.
In fairness, there'll be 10 o'clock men working today, and no problem. So everyone will work on the bank holiday weekend, and you see the time they finished there last night. It was almost 12 o'clock as well last night. They started yesterday morning at 6.
Yeah.
So from 6 to 6 yesterday morning, most of them. They were there again in the air this morning, a lot of them at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Super, isn't it? So important.
They'll have to really like it to do that. We'll say after them, well, we'll say after them, they'll say after you.
Exactly, yeah.
They like sitting there, they're proud what they do, as I say. And they say when they all get on well, just get to they all putting together.
And once they have all the nice machinery to drive as well, it makes it easy.
Oh yeah, so the machinery there, they like to keep the machinery well and clean, and they get good proud of that, they be proud of that then.
Yeah.
Most of them all, I always be able to get on with them and get them going, in fairness.
Yeah.
They all makes good drivers, everyone of my men that I had, there's one fella even, he started his own business, he was from Bentley, and he started his own business. He's a contractor now, he's nearly as big as myself. He started off and I learned him how to drive the lorries and the Himax and all that, and he was with me 7 years. And he started off then, and he bought a baler and he bought a hedger. The young fella's flying today, he's married now and he built his own houses.
Yeah.
His own house now and he's married and he have two kids.
Super.
So he's going great, thank God.
Yeah.
But it can be done, like, you know, he was well able to, he was a brilliant lad to set up the gear, and he would go to the monitor, everything was 100%. And
checked everything, yeah.
He's running his own business now. But yeah, I should just going to see a lot of fellas were with me 5 and 6 years and they went away and they got better jobs, and they're all, even a lot of fellas are working with me past 7 or 8 years, they're all back with me today.
Yeah.
You know, they never fall out with anyone, they'll all come back. There's a fella working with me 10 years ago and he's back driving the lorry today. Just ring him this morning, he was on.
Yeah.
He was a bank holiday weekend, he worked with me for 5 years. And another fellow yesterday with me, he was driving doing long haulage, and he was with me yesterday as well because he was off. So anyone of the lads that ever walk with me, they all come back again to me. They walk away with me any day if I'm stuck. The biggest problem with me is that they will come off the tractor, they some of them have that.
Yeah.
Yesterday now she was and he had to go home to cover his pit because we were cutting silage. And so when he came back there was another fella getting up in his tractor and he had no job. That's the way it goes, man.
It certainly does.
He likes the game.
Tony's son Sean provides a baling and wrapping service. Here we see him going off to mow ground with their new Krone 10-foot trailed mower. Sean, this is your first year at the Krone mower. How do you find it anyway?
Yeah, I don't know, we're very happy with her in fairness. We always had, we started off with John Deere's going back, I was 15-20 years ago, and we cooned in for a few years, and we tried in the coon this year against the Krone, and it was more first backup for the big game more than anything.
Yeah.
It was handy that I can go in, do a bit of mowing in the morning there for bits of bales if the big game is in the other part of the country, that kind of way.
For the fusion, like, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, for the baling, and I can't pay for them really. I can go in and bale 5 or 6 acres and
come back and mow another bit and go away baling again, you know, in my own time, like, you know. That's what I like about my job most, like, you know. I'm not tied down to doing the same thing all day, every day. I'm out meeting different people, doing different jobs, and every day is a different challenge.
Exactly.
You know,
and tell me, you have a 60/50 here. How do you find her?
They're grand, you know. Sure, you know, the more power you have, you'd always want more.
Yeah.
But she's plenty power in it for what she's doing, and more, you know, she's average out around, you know, 7 or 8 acres an hour on average, and lighter stuff you could go a bit more, like, so you'd still get through a handy bit in the day.
But I was just saying though, even like when McHale came in there at the Big M, to drive in without having to
yeah, there's a good
turn and all.
manoeuvrability in her, like with the back wheel steering as well, like.
Yeah.
You know, there was a longer ass and then the mudguard behind.
Yeah.
And they shortened it in 2 feet because when you were turning in the gaps, the tail swing was catch them. Every single Big M you'd ever see, all the backs of them, the 2 guards were bent like this.
Yeah.
You know, so they shortened them in 2 feet on either side,
Yeah.
which was a great job. The first Big M we had, the first time it happened that McHale bent it, I did it myself. I just cut a foot off it and joined it up again.
Right.
But after that, they started doing it themselves. Like, it's a lot of contractors modified them themselves, you know.
Right. You're obviously happy enough with the Krone brand, the new trail mower as well.
They're the only real self-propelled in the market, really. Like, you know, every machine has their own job, you know.
Yeah.
They're the only machine to get through the volume of stuff, you know, fast.
Yeah.
It's like the pipe slurry there at the slurry, you know. You know, to get through things fast. Like from one day to the next, we won't know what we're doing tomorrow morning, or even this evening. You know, every single day is
everything's
different. Exactly. You know, one phone call and one shower rain even could change everything. Like.
With the grass mowed down, Sean goes off to bale with his T6050 and McHale Fusion 2. Sean looks after the maintenance of the fleet in between baling jobs, and there's always plenty to do, as he explains. And I hear you're in charge of most of the maintenance around the yard.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I was running silage long enough, and I suppose I kind of got sick of it, and I'd be handy enough at the old maintenance. So I like ripping and putting things back together. I kind of always did, like, so.
Yeah.
It's straightforward enough once you have the right tools and equipment, and
exactly, yeah.
Less backache in up and down the road, and it's a young man's job. Not saying that.
Drawing silage anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
So you're partially retired from drawing silage, are you?
Yeah, I try and avoid it if I can at all. At least when I'm away mowing and baling, things like that, I'm inside the field, I'm my own boss, I can come and go and
do what you need to do.
Exactly, and you know, I could bale a few acres before dinner and go and bale a few more acres after dinner, and I'm not under major pressure.
Yeah.
Depending on the weather, like, you know. So
then when you're not under pressure baling, I'm sure there's always a bit of maintenance to be done back in the yard.
There's no dull moment in our place, don't worry. Like in between the silage, then, like, you would have bits agitating and bits of slurry to spread, and you know, with the track machines and the lorries there's always plenty to be done, like, and I've time enough then to, you know, do that
keep
in
an eye on those
and keep an eye on them things as well. Exactly, yeah. And plenty of servicing to be done.
There always is.
Exactly, yeah. So no, it was handy operation in fairness.
Yeah, that's it. Once you keep all the machinery updated.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, they're trouble-free enough, really. Like, you know, you have the brakes and a few small things like that. Like, but when your tractor is enough, you have time enough to be fixing to it. You know, you can say what you want about tractors, but every make tractor gives their own share of trouble. Like, you know,
of course, yeah.
A lot of it is down to driver error too, like, and maintaining the brakes and trailers and things we find is the biggest killer. You know, brakes in the tractor, like, you know, if the brakes in the trailer aren't right,
Yeah.
it's going to affect the brakes in the tractor. So
Of course, yeah.
keeping trailers maintained and the low loaders, and you know, you're carrying big weight behind you, like,
Of course, yeah.
you need good brakes in the trailers as well, like. No, I try and take the weekends off if I can, you know, and try and finish up early and just give her a hand with the kids and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
but, drop the kids to childcare in the morning and collect them in the evening when I can during the winter months, like.
Of course, yeah.
You know, don't worry, she won't. She let me make up for it, alright. There's always plenty of work to be done in the household when I get home.
Mowing, lifting, sowing, baling, drawing, hauling, and buck raking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, tail doors flapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, raring, tearing, losing, win. Oh, hit the diff and pray that she goes all the way. When I'm flat to the mat with the party hats, I'm heading for, they'd say. They thought we were quitting. Well, when the sun went down, with a flame from the pipe that drove all night to the fuel it ran out. Oh, give me a yoke with plenty of poke and a can of easy start, and 1,500 acres hauling 40 ton of grass. I said goodbye before July to the woman in an awful rush, and it was near Christmas before I got back in touch. I found a set but I had no brakes, couldn't keep it cool. With loads of power I was behind an hour, so I'd give their pump a screw. Out all night with no lights, only seeing stars and gloom from the moon and the diesel light in the dash. Mowing, lifting, sowing, baling, drawing, hauling, and buck raking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, tail doors flapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, raring, Snapchats of what I'm at to everyone on the beta. Hit the jewel to low and I started the road, all wheels in the air. It was my chance to graze the nipples I never knew was there. Need some sleep and new teeth for digging those in muck. In case it rains, need an old chain lying in the truck. Climbing, liming, mixing, piping after the field is cut. There's many's a gap you won't get at without 6,000 foot. Mowing, lifting, sowing, baling, drawing, hauling, and buck breaking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, tail doors flapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, rearing, tearing, losing weight. Oh, hit the diff and pray that she goes all the way. When I'm flat to the mat, already had some heading for the day. Well, they thought that we were quitting. Well, when the sun went down, with a flame from the pipe, we drove all night till the fuel it ran out. Oh, hit the diff and pray that she goes all the way. When I'm flat to the mat, with the party had some heading for the day. They thought that we were quitting, cause the summer doesn't last. But we're heading to New Zealand, where the crack it only starts.
On a nice sunny day, we spent some time with David slurry spreading with an NC tanker and have a chat about the task in hand. Well, David, how are you now?
Flying it.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Flying it all together.
So, do you have much to spread this evening now or anything, David?
I'd say around roughly, I'd say another maybe 30,000 gallons maybe.
Right,
That
so
way.
15 loads.
Bones of 70,000 gallons now today.
Right.
For just this farmer like.
You're getting through the work so, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Getting way through it, like.
How do you find the NC tanker anyway?
Super tanker. Brilliant on in the fields though and stuff now in fairness. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
big wheels make a big difference.
They
I'd
do,
say.
yeah.
How long are you with your O'Mahonys now anyway?
Yeah man, he's with him around 4 months now.
How are you finding them?
Grand, perfect. Love it. Love it.
The equipment is spot on anyway.
Ah, it is, yeah. Top of the range.
So tell me, what's Tony like to work for?
Best boss you could ask for.
And Hawley and Sean and Dara?
It is all like one big family we are.
Which tractor of the fleet would you prefer the most now?
I suppose everybody would go for the 141 T7-200, but they all have 4 wheels at the end of the day, like.
So what tasks do you like doing the best now with the lads?
You know, we do anything that's thrown at us, you know?
Yeah.
We're learning the whole time.
Yeah. I suppose you're kind of trying to get finished up before the slurry ban here today. And
Say, yeah. Slurry ban isn't too far away at all now. It's alright, it's a the old head of Kinsale out there now.
Yeah.
Can't beat the view.
Serious view, isn't it?
It's like paradise out here. Paradise.
We join up with O'Mahony's crew during the maize harvest and see them in action on some hilly ground in sticky conditions, and have a chat with Tony on the harvester.
How do you like the maize anyway, Tony?
Well, I don't know why. It's good. Things are going right, you know what I mean, and the weather is right, it's got impacted.
Yeah.
The weather is right, the weather is wet, it just, you know, you just have to mix it away, haven't it?
Conditions aren't right, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's alright, you know, just, it keep it going until after the second cut silage again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's in order to be done, like.
It's nice to keep the harvester moving as long as possible throughout the year, isn't it?
Get as many acres you can into, you know? It's the same cost a little bit.
Yeah.
We cut a lot of silage this year, thank God. So.
Yeah, that's good. Is your acreage up in other years?
Yeah, we cut away more.
Yeah.
We have a bigger machine tone, we'll have to cut more acres when you have
yeah.
Cut more acres, like the more gear you have, we must cut more acres, so we don't do the acres, we bend the extent, at least 4,000 acres.
Pardon?
We don't cut about 4,000 acres to the estimate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gear we have, like.
Yeah.
See all the trailers we have, the gear, like.
You have
all the long draws.
You have the equipment and you have to get the acres to keep it paid.
Yeah, we people start cutting 2,000 acres and 4,000 acres because you need to have gear then, you see.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's like anything. You're going to do it right, you're going to do it honestly.
Exactly, yeah.
What years did I do that?
Pardon?
I'm 45 years cutting silage.
How long are you harvesting maize then, Tony?
I'm harvesting maize about 10 years.
10 years?
10 years since I bought the chimper header. Well, she gave that any trouble, you know?
Yeah. It's nice and high there now, isn't it?
It's a nice man.
It's a nice crop there now.
Oh, great crop. It's all a very good crop this year. This is a good pair of now too. We got a lot of slurry got out and almost close to the slurry, but except the slurry out for the maize is very important.
Yeah. changing a few knives there, Michal?
Just fixing cleaners there, they're blown off with stones.
Right. You have to change many of them?
There was two.
Two.
Yeah.
There's a good stones around now.
Is there, yeah?
It's the ones on the Maize that does the damage to the knife.
Yeah.
What a knives, like? 40 euros.
40 euros. Would you use many in a season now, Tony?
Yeah, it all depends, you know, especially when you're cutting low.
Yeah.
It's easy work compared to the grass.
Yeah.
You know, it is easy to get rid of a lot of it, like, and
it's lighter, isn't it?
It is, and
much lighter.
It breaks out easier as well, like.
Yeah. So you like the Maize? I suppose with the long draw you're probably not as under pressure.
You're not, to be honest, and yeah, it takes longer to till the load of Maize than
silage.
Than the grass, like, yeah. Because the opening fields and all that now, you have to take off trailers and put them on the harvester, and they're not missing, like, you know, compared to the grass, like.
Well, that's it.
When they go into the field of grass there, there's more down for them, and sure there's a trailer full, you know, in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the first cut of the grass is over, it's cushy enough after that, but the first cut, alright, should be, if we kept in your toes, like.
Yeah. Maize header.
Yeah, they're about the best, I'd say.
Yeah.
The classes are I took, but they go to the mid-south. They weren't the success when they came out, so they were a bit improvements on all of them.
Yeah.
So that, and the keep work, they should have been about the best in the market at the moment. Yeah. I said they make the class right as well, because they have a lot of improvement.
Like they're pushing with the TM155 there, and they're under pressure too going up the hills.
Yeah, I believe it.
Especially with a bit of rain there.
Yeah. And like, I mean, ground conditions are good now compared to normal. Maize, like, they're normally, you know, fairly quiet, to be honest with you. So
you're having a nice few days at it, so.
We have, you know, in fairness, though, we can. Stocky with the weather like this. Yeah, when the maize itself is dried in, they don't have to pressure or anything, like, you know, it is the water, the rain and the water that will burn the diesel for you, right then. will be a big pit when it's finished.
It's not all gone into it yet?
No.
There's a lot of mouths to feed.
There is that last year when we had the pit finished here, we were about 3 or 4 feet over the wires there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what would you be doing during the winter now, Donald?
Yeah, we do good share old welding.
Pardon?
We do good share old welding and that kind of thing for farmers, like doors and gates and barriers and all that kind of thing. But it's I don't know, some winters would be busy enough, more winters then could be quiet.
While O'Mahony spread a lot of slurry, they also have 2 high-spec XL dung spreaders to complete the muck side of the business, and here we see them heading off to do some work. As well as the agri side of the business, they also hire to customers, tractor dumpers, rigid truck dumpers, and carry a full range of aggregates at their base outside Bandon in County Cork. Here we see their trailers being loaded with their Volvo L60G. With the slurry umbilical system being an integral part of O'Mahony's business, and with the January slurry ban lifted, we see the system working and talk to McHale about how it works for them.
So McHale, what do you think of the umbilical system?
It's a good way of spreading slurry very fast. We've been at it a number of years now. I think we started in '99, so you know it has gotten better over time. But
it would take you quite a while as well to get 240 load spread with the tractor. Like, does it speed up the operation? Like, how much faster would it be piping rather than tanking?
I'd say it all depends on the distance. Like, we're nearly 2 miles away, so from the time you get to the yard, we're spreading 25 to 30,000 gallons an hour.
Yeah.
To be fair, the job is working with us because it's downhill. If it was uphill, it would be a different story.
But no, it would be harder. Yeah.
Yes, and to be fair, the slurry is nice and liquid.
Yeah.
A lot of things determined the volume we spread, but I'd say we're spreading 25 to 30,000 gallons an hour here easy. So even to do 2 to 3 loads an hour with a 2 or 2,500 gallon tank, it's only 7 or 7,500 gallons. So we're doing 3 times that.
Well ahead, yeah.
3 times as that, and no damage
of course,
to the field, nor dirt on the road, or weather is only handy enough, and we're still able to travel away. Some of this ground is soft and hilly, and you wouldn't you'd create a lot of compaction if you got tanks in it.
You probably wouldn't get tanks up the hill today anyway.
That's right, yeah. You do a lot of damage, a lot of compaction, and
What way through the flotation tires we're using?
We're using 650s. We had used flotation tires in the past, but we had found that there wasn't much traction in the wider tyre, whereas this tyre is kind of in the middle road. We can travel through a bit of wet ground, and yet we float away fairly well in the ground.
Okay,
so we're tinning it, as you can see, put it into hilly ground, and you need to have a bit of grip to get through it too.
Makes a lot of sense.
I know it's a good job, but as you can see the way we're dressed, it's
it's not an all-year job.
No, it's very, very seasonal.
Yeah.
It's very seasonal, especially with the slurry closing dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You really have from the 15th of January till the end of February. You have about 6 weeks there, and then you have again maybe the middle of September to the middle of October. So there's about 6 weeks in the start of the year, and 4 weeks at the end of the year.
Right.
We might do a few jobs in between them during the summer.
And tell me, I suppose you specialise in the trucks.
Yeah, I suppose do something different every day.
Yeah. You mainly drive the Arctics, or do you look after the rigids as well, or?
Yeah, with Mike driving one of the our rigids there as well. He kind of runs his own show. To be fair, he organises himself, but sure, the Arctic you've something different every day.
Yeah.
You're putting a 45 foot flat one day, shifting cabins as you see today doing with me.
Yeah.
You're shifting excavators, diggers, our own plant, and plant for other operators, and bulk at that then as well. You're shifting bulk and then tankers for slurry then as well. So you have a bit of a variety as well.
Right.
And we're up and down the country in that too, shifting machinery and that, so there's a fair variety there, Don't go without its challenges like that.
You have the back of all the other three anyway.
Yeah, we have a bit of comfort anyway. So
it makes all the difference running the family business then, really, guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. We all just want to make a living out of it.
Exactly. This is all about teamwork at the end of the day, isn't it, really?
We can delegate responsibility between the four of us when the four of us are stuck on it, you know what I mean?
The only thing about it, it's so important that the whole lot of us are working together in a family business.
We couldn't really work otherwise,
Just trying to we are trying to do our best, help one another, and we have bad days and good days, and the thing about it is, we only have to get over it and drive on, and thanks be to God, the way it is going, we're not too bad.
We don't fight too much.
We could have a fight a couple of times a day.
But at the end of the day, you don't fall out too badly.
And we're sitting in order of management.
finish up the DVD talking to Tony and his family about the way the business is structured and how the last year was for them and what their plans and hopes are for the year ahead.
The thing about this business, like, they all have a wage out of it, you know.
Yeah.
So Sean and McHale and David. So there's a wage going out to them all. That's the way we work at the moment, you know.
Yeah.
So there's two of them now at the moment. Their wives and kids, and so it is so important that the business have to keep going.
Of course.
To keep them employed. Like, we have about 10 full-time fellas in PRSI. And they're paid the whole year round. And we try and have work as well the whole year round for them.
Of course.
But the thing about it is, well, you see there today, the pipe slurry system is a big help. It keeps going when the weather is bad. Better driver kind of going, and it keeps them in going. The lot is more away the rest of the year, you know. But so last year was a great year in fairness. The weather was fine, number one, and number two. We had a lot of gear and we cut a lot of silage and things were good enough for us, you know. But this year now, whatever's going to happen, there 15 is we have a good few things bought as well. I don't know how they're going to be geared for. We know that this time next year.
Well, that's it.
But we bought a new loader and a new harvester and 2 Smyth trailers, bought a new high back. And
what's that?
A Volvo 220 excavator. 360 excavator.
We just bought out there before Christmas, and we have no tractor coming today. So we hope that you know, things are not looking that well for farming for the coming years. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. You just want.
It's not invested in it again, mate.
Just have to say with the price of milk and everything, what's going to happen. But in fairness, we have good customers, and we kind of respect them, and we hope ourselves that they'll respect us, because if they don't respect us, we won't be in the business. We're depending on the farmers to keep us, as you know yourself, to keep
for the service we're giving them, of
course, yeah.
Shop going, and we try and do the job as quick as we can, and you know that everything works out all right for them as well, and that the crop is a good one.
The worship,
Pardon?
We're more happy than I am.